Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel Wealth Unlimited. Today in the series of talking about stock market updates, I will be discussing about the Nifty50 index. Further, we will be looking after the Banknifty levels and how the markets can trade today. I have some news related to the Adani Group stocks, Jubilant FoodWorks, and towards the end of the video, we will be discussing about the two hot IPOs, DreamFolks IPO and the TMB Bank IPO. So before beginning the video, if you are new to this channel, please make sure to subscribe to my channel and do hit the like button on this video. Talking about the Dow Jones today, Dow Jones are closed as we know that there is a Labour's Day going on. But again, if we talk about the Dow Jones future, it rises, which definitely gonna good news or the good impact to the Indian market. But at the same time, oil prices jumps on surprises OPEC plus move and Russia news further. Well, in nutshell, what is happening right now is that OPEC plan to decrease the oil production, due to which the oil prices are jumped because of high demand in the market, and this is one factor which can negatively affect the Indian market in today's trading session. Talking about the Nifty, yesterday if we talk about Nifty, it was giving a good strength, it was showing a good strength, went up like 126 points, you can see here, and gave a closing near its day's high, which is roughly around 17,665. Well, this is a good pattern which Nifty is showing despite the turmoil in the global market. Nifty is doing really well, and I believe that the immediate hurdle for the Nifty50 can be of 17,700 level. If we are able to cross the level of 17,700 and we sustain the level of 17,700, then we are likely to see the levels of 18,000 in coming future again. Talking about the future indices of Nifty50, you will see that the SGX Nifty is roughly down by 11 points, and again, like, I believe that Nifty is going to open flat tomorrow, which can give a good sign or a good run up if it breaks the level of 17,700. Talking about the FIIs and DIIs data, you will see that today's the FIIs has been selling roughly 811 crore rupees of equities and other options and everything, which is again not a huge number in comparison to what they were doing on the buying side, because last week only there was a huge buying of 4,000 crore rupees in the market. Well, this is definitely a negative sign and a little bit of negative trigger, but the markets are showing strength, and I believe that if Nifty breaks the level of 17,600, then we have to be a little cautious in tomorrow's trading session. Talking about the Bank Nifty is relatively looking stronger than the Nifty50 index, as it is currently trading little above its resistance level. Today the Bank Nifty gave a very good run up of 384 points, and you can see that it gave a closing near 39,805 points. Well, I believe that if it crosses the level of 39,870, yes, this top level, if it crosses and sustain, then there are chances that we might go and hit the level of 40,000 here in tomorrow's trading session for Bank Nifty. Now, talking about the news in the market, well, the first news is that Demat account surpasses 100 millions for the first time in the India. Well, again, this is a huge thing. Well, more and more people are getting financially educated. They are opening Demat accounts and they like to invest in stock market. This is a big thing coming up in the market. Well, I must tell you that there has been very few people, or like less than 10% of the Indian population, who directly invest into the equity market, whereas in comparison to the developed economies like US, there are roughly 50 to 55% of population who directly invest into equities or stocks. Well, it's a great thing, but I'm not telling you because of this, because I see a very positive impact of this particular news on some specific stocks which I discussed earlier, like Angel One. Yes, and then there are stocks like CDSL in the market where you can see a very positive growth or a very positive impact of this particular news in tomorrow's trading session as well as in long-term perspective. Now, the next big news in the market was Khetarpal joins Jubilant FoodWorks as a CEO managing director. Finally, yes, there has been a lot of dispute going on related to the managing director of Jubilant FoodWorks, and finally it has shut down as they have picked Khetarpal as their FoodWorks CEO. Well, this is a good thing, and I believe that I have given this particular stock in my growth picks, two growth pick stocks which I gave, I guess, 2 weeks back only with Varun Beverages, and I believe that this stock has a huge potential. They are the parent company of Domino's in India. They are the distributors of Dunkin' Donuts and whatnot, and I see a very positive growth for these kind of companies in Indian segment. And yes, if you like it, then definitely you can do your own research. I have discussed about these particular stock in details in my previous videos. If you have interested in buying these stocks, then you should definitely go and check on that those particular videos. Talking about the next news, that Adani Group cites reduced debt load to rebut overleveraged view. Well, this is again a big thing coming from the Adani Group again, that they have planned to lower down their leverage or debt which they have or own in their companies. It is a very positive sign, and if they are able to do so, and if they are able to reduce the debt on their companies, I believe that in coming future, then you can see even Adani companies trading at a more premium level to what they are trading at present. Finally, the Adani companies have stopped going up and they are going into this consolidation phase, and some correction is happening. Well, I see it as a very positive sign for stocks, like not only Adani stocks, any stock when they go up, they fall down a bit, goes into sideways or the correction momentum, that shows that people are accumulating or interested in buying stocks. And definitely once it gives a breakout, then you can see a very good and the positive targets for such companies or for such stocks in short term as well as the long term. Now talking about the Tamilnad Mercantile Bank Limited IPO. A lot of people ask me questions related to Tamilnad Mercantile Bank IPO. Well, I will try to make a separate video for this particular IPO, but as of now, I'll give you a short overview. Well, this is the company which is like one of the oldest bank present in the country. It has like been working or in business from last 100 years. Well, if you will see that the strengths of this company are like they have a strong presence in Tamil Nadu. They are into MSME segments and they have like low cost retail CASA ratio, which is again a lot of positive things coming out of this bank. And I believe that the bank is currently trading, or like at what price it is currently coming on the market, is a good price to look after these companies. Well, I did some research about this company, and there are some issues with the financial or like the legal issues going on with this particular company, but I believe that it can be a good bet for a short-term perspective if you're looking for a short-term gain. But once if they are fined, or like if they have don't have any legal dispute issues, then this particular stock can grow rapidly. Well, again, the company comes from a banking sector, which is a highly growing sector, and it will grow in coming future or like in coming year or two, until or unless the Fed or the RBI in India is increasing the rate hikes. It's a very positive thing for the banking sector especially. Well, you will see that the total assets, they have been increasing their assets since March 2020. There has been increase in revenue, there has been increase in profits, there has been increase in net worth, there has been increase in surplus. Well, these kind of financials you hardly see. Well, this is again a good bet and a good stock. If talk about, these are like the basic information about the IPO. It is launching on September 5. Basically yesterday it launched, and it is going to close on September 7. It will, basis of allotment will be September 12th, and it will list on the market in September 15. If you are looking for like a decent bet or a decent return, well then again you can go for this bank. You should not expect a huge kind of listing for this particular segment, as they have been like into news for some time. But again, I believe that DreamFolks IPO will definitely do better than Tamilnad Mercantile Bank in coming future as well, because they are one kind of monopoly as well. Talking about today's what happened in the subscription, you will see that retail people are going mad for this particular IPO because it's been a while since IPO market came back, and retail again today outclassed everyone. QIBs, NIs, they did 1.53x buying. Well, I'll see whether I have to apply or whether I want to apply in this particular bank or not, because I'll see the data for like another day, like how QIBs and NIs are investing in this particular stock, and if I like the data, then definitely I will try to invest in particular stock. But as of now, I'm not applying in the Tamilnad Mercantile bank. Well, talking about the GMP for this particular bank, lastly when I checked, the GMP for the bank was roughly around 55 rupees, I guess, which is like roughly the 10% of what the bank is listing, or what is the upper band of that particular this particular bank. Talking about the DreamFolks IPO, yes, the DreamFolks IPO. Well, the current GMP for this particular IPO is 105 rupees. I expect it to give return at least 30% on the opening day. Well, let's see how it goes, and that's it from my side in today's video. I hope I was able to give you a good overview of the market and what can happen in today's Nifty and Bank Nifty session. So all the best for today, and thank you.